Now we reflect on the persistence and determination of the Quraysh in their attempts to stop the spread of Islam. Despite their relentless opposition, their schemes only served to strengthen the resolve of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his followers. The Quraysh's desperation. As the message of Islam continued to spread, the Quraysh grew increasingly desperate. They realized that mere threats and persecution were not enough to stop the Prophet, peace be upon him. The Quraysh, known for their cunning and resourcefulness, devised a new plan, one that they believed would finally force Abu Talib to abandon his nephew. In a desperate move, they approached Abu Talib with an offer that they thought would be too tempting to refuse. They brought with them a young man named Amara bin al-Walid bin al-Mughira, known for his strength and intelligence. They proposed to exchange this young man for the life of the Prophet, peace be upon him, offering Abu Talib the youth to raise as his own, while they would take Muhammad, peace be upon him, to execute him and rid themselves of what they saw as a source of discord. Abu Talib, with his unwavering loyalty to his nephew, saw through their deceitful offer. He responded with words that cut through their duplicity, saying, "It is really an unfair bargain. You give me your son to bring him up, and I give you my son to kill him. By Allah, it is something incredible." His response was firm and unwavering, making it clear that he would not betray his nephew, no matter the cost. Al-Mutim bin Adi, a member of the delegation, tried to persuade Abu Talib by suggesting that their offer was fair and that they were only trying to rid him of trouble. But Abu Talib, true to his word, refused all their offers and challenged them to do whatever they pleased. This exchange, though seemingly insignificant, marked a turning point in the Quraysh's campaign against the Prophet, peace be upon him. It was becoming clear that their attempts to isolate him were failing. The decision to kill the Prophet, peace be upon him. With their plans thwarted, the Quraysh resorted to their old practices of persecution, intensifying their brutal treatment of the Muslims. But now they began to seriously contemplate the assassination of the Prophet, peace be upon him. This dark thought, however, had unintended consequences. It led to the conversion of two of the most powerful figures in Makkah, Hamza bin Abdul Muttalib and Umar bin al-Khattab. May Allah be pleased with him. The Quraysh's hostility reached a new low when Utayba bin Abi Lahab, in a brazen display of disrespect, approached the Prophet, peace be upon him, tore his shirt and spat at him. The Prophet, peace be upon him, invoked Allah's wrath upon Utayba, saying, "O Allah, set one of your dogs on him." Allah responded to this supplication in a remarkable way. While Utayba was traveling with his companions in Syria, a lion appeared, and despite his attempts to seek protection among his people, the lion attacked and killed him. This incident sent shockwaves through the Quraysh, reminding them of the Prophet's connection to a higher power. In another heinous act, a wretched idolater named Uqba bin Abi Mu'ayt trod on the Prophet's neck while he was in prostration, nearly suffocating him. Yet, despite these barbaric acts, the Prophet, peace be upon him, remained steadfast in his mission. Abu Jahl's plot. Abu Jahl, a fierce enemy of Islam, once made a bold declaration to his accomplices, swearing by their gods that he would kill the Prophet, peace be upon him, while he was in prostration. He carried a heavy rock intending to crush the Prophet's head. But as he approached, he was suddenly struck with terror, dropping the rock and fleeing in fear. When questioned, he recounted seeing a terrifying figure, a male camel with fearful canines that blocked his way. The Prophet, peace be upon him, later explained that it was the angel Gabriel who had protected him. Despite these miraculous events, the Quraysh remained stubborn in their opposition. They continued to plot against the Prophet, peace be upon him, but Allah's protection was always with him. One day, as the Prophet, peace be upon him, was performing tawaf around the Kaaba, some of the Quraysh mocked and taunted him. The Prophet, peace be upon him, warned them of their impending doom, saying, "O people of Quraysh, hearken, I swear by Allah, in whose hand is my soul, that you will one day be slaughtered to pieces." His words struck fear into their hearts, and they quickly changed their tone, trying to soothe his anger. The courage of Abu Bakr, may Allah be pleased with him. In another incident, as the Prophet, peace be upon him, was praying in the hijr of the Kaaba, Uqba bin al-Mu'ayt tried to strangle him with his garment. Abu Bakr, may Allah be pleased with him, rushed to his aid, pushing Uqba away and saying, "Do you want to kill a man just because he says, 'My Lord is Allah'?" This act of courage by Abu Bakr was a clear indication that the Muslims were not alone in their struggle. They had allies who were willing to stand up and defend them, even in the face of danger.